I was in that group.
No, I know.
Hey, welcome to Tuesday Night D&D with DM Kalsto.
Happy Tuesday, everybody.
Hello, everyone. Also, 2 people made it back.
You don't know. And making it back is a very, very loose term I would add on to that, by the way. We're talking about old bows. They're currently the boat adventure they're passing through a prior campaign TPK'd on. So hopefully they have better luck. But we'll get right into it. We'll let Velmir give us a little bit of a recap, and we'll get right to it.
Hey, diary. We stole a boat. It's a bit of a story, so settle down for this one. No one was willing to sail off Orland because of a local legend they call the Gongoozler. The boss and I might have killed one that attacked him last night. Weird, slimy guys, if so. After we got back and slept, the group split up. Vash and I went to see if we could find people who'd smuggle us out. Marty and Amelia went to sort out some visa paperwork, and the boss and Reno went looking for a wizard. Vash and I didn't have much luck on our end, not used to the unsavory types being so tight-lipped. Guess the Syntherium strong arm is good at holding people down. Marty managed to get the papers and started convincing some of the locals to get on board with becoming a crew for a boat we didn't have. The boss came back, wizardless, but with tickets to a boat called the Nevermore. One shy, but not something we couldn't work around. However, at some point, Marty's new friends vanished from the bar. Thinking they just wandered off somewhere, we decided to check out the boat. Only to find out those nice people Marty convinced to help us had also the bright idea to commandeer the ship. As we began to investigate, however, it seemed like whoever the boss got those tickets from didn't have the best intentions, as it seemed like we were going to get ambushed and detained. Making use of the situation, we kept one of them in a cage and threw the rest back onto the docks, and started heading out to sea as the real crew arrived. With some quick thinking from the group, we managed to stop their advance. Larry also found a bomb? Where the hell did Larry find a bomb? I'll have to ask him after I'm done disarming these crossbows. Okay, that's it.
Nice. So, last we left off, you guys were sailing west. Actually, let's put up the Karis map really quick. Actually, I guess it doesn't really cover it anyway, since we don't need it. You basically will draw a little bit to the right of it. Give you some relevance. You guys are roughly. Why is it number weird? That's fine. You're somewhere like over. How's it not going to do it? Do it, marker. Probably roughly like that far up, way far to the right.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that is pretty far.
Yeah, just for reference. You don't got to keep it up.
I'm not seeing.
On
Melee
Karis, zoom out quite a ways.
And go right.
Okay, I'm fully out of the map. Like,
Yep.
I can see the entire map.
Oh, no, it's a new map. It's the image Karis one.
Yeah, I've got that open.
No, it's further right.
Oh, shit.
You're not going far enough.
Okay.
That's the distance we're currently away, just
Okay.
for relevance sake.
Oh, 245 feet isn't that bad.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Yeah, that's so far.
Yeah.
That's 240 D100s, Slumber.
Oh, okay.
No. Like, oh, man. So,
No,
just for a little bit of relevance, but you guys had sailed away in a little bit of a hurry. Thankfully, some quick wit of Misfit used control water to kind of knock your pursuers off the dock and turn the ship around and push yourself out with a nice head start. Thankfully, you stole their ship, so they have no way to follow you. But as you headed out about probably like an hour and a half off the western coast of northern Arcadia, which is where the red circle would be, you headed into a fog bank after a little bit of music and enjoyment. So, as we're probably like 10, 15 minutes into the fog bank, what do you guys wish to do?
Serena's going to be leaning up against the mast, eyes closed, just kind of listening to the sound of the
Does anyone have any
crashing
paint?
waves.
Oh, and because we really don't need the cars map, sorry, we just had to show how far away we were.
No problem. We're on the boat
Let's-
map now.
Yeah.
Or the Nevermore, the ship you stole from the people that were probably hired to kill you.
Guys, I could really use some paint.
Is there any way
Don't have any paint.
to
What
left
do you
right
need paint
this
for?
by chance? Or do
We
you
can
have too
left
much
right it.
stuff?
No, it's square. It's not going to change much anyway.
Oh, it's okay. Never mind.
But actually, going left to right might be more fun. Not that anything bad would happen.
Do you need paint for?
Serena, what do you think I need paint for?
We're going the wrong way now. No, don't turn around. We
Johnny.
Where are we going?
We're on a whirlpool.
Oh, no! Okay. We're heading west. That's a better way to go.
Is
It
that
just
what
looks
they
weird
call
for
a
some reason.
donut?
It spun fast enough and some people flew off.
Yep. Let me get these added up. I'm like, why can't I interact with the tokens? That would be why. Oh,
It fits
Val?
just right.
Bill, do you have any paint?
I like the
or like
clouds.
leather polish? Or oil?
You're gonna need to roll performance check on that, buddy.
Where are you? Guys, where's Vil?
She's below deck.
Vil! Vil!
Okay. What do you come up? What do you need?
Oh, hey, I need paint.
Bobby's drowning.
Are you like hanging in front of a sail right now?
No, not the sail.
I if you need it, why don't you have any?
I wasn't expecting to steal a boat. But now that we have a boat, we can't just leave it as is.
What's the plan?
you hear down from below deck, right through the panels where Serena and Misfit are, you hear,
Larry, have you seen any paint?
and
I need.
you hear
Right.
Michael pipe up from below. Nothing, sir, sorry.
Thanks for checking.
What do you need paint for?
I'm gonna change the name of the boat to something cooler.
You forgot your hat.
I mean,
It's
I
a
like
low-tech hat.
Nevermore.
Do I need to give it to you?
The paint?
Yes.
Quick question. Didn't Dustin give you the alchemy drug?
He did.
Yes, he did.
He did. Do we have paint? Is there
You don't
paint
know.
in this one?
We've never found paint. There's
Okay.
still a bunch of quirks.
Okay. There's no paint. I don't know which ones you tried, which ones you haven't tried.
He's distracted with something. I'm going back down. If he yells again, tell me, I guess. And I go back below deck.
I don't think there's actually any paint, but you can use anything in there to try to make paint.
Oh God. How do you make paint? Oil? Oil
You
might
have,
work.
you have mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
You can dip
So I
it.
need a permanent solution.
Serena's also
Also-
gonna
Mhm.
go around and collect all the tickets and the travel visas, and I'm just gonna get rid of those.
I don't agree to you doing that.
Hold on, no, Serena, I need my paperwork. I need that.
They, for all we know, they might be able to track us via it.
Oh, Saphira filed it for me already. It's fine.
Nope. I'm keeping my paperwork.
Even though they might be able to track us via it?
Oh well.
What do you mean, oh well?
Oh well.
You just hear Vash kind of chuckling from the other side.
You two are absolutely insane.
Listen,
And you're
I paid
paranoid.
good money for these visas.
At this point, you're going to hear Vash pipe up from that side. I mean, why don't we throw the whole boat overboard while we're at it? It is their ship.
And Vash, see? He's got the right idea.
I think we've already tossed the ship overboard.
It's like, oh no, they can track my paper. I better just leave it on the boat. They could probably track and try swimming there myself.
I mean, I
Now,
have
honestly,
crayons.
people, what are the odds that they would actually think that far ahead? I mean, by what dumb luck would they expect us to steal their ship? I think any motion sensor, our friends here, for whatever reason, may have done us a good favor.
I'm not doubting that. Just being cautious.
Being paranoid and thinking small scale. Why can't they just track any one of us?
At this point, you hear Marvin from the front. Keep it down, you guys. I'm trying to listen.
What?
Sorry.
He's trying. You guys can't see anything. You're sailing a boat through thick fog.
Yep. No, Amelia, shut up immediately.
She just kind of leans back up against the mast and will close her eyes again, listen to the waves.
I have acid and crayons. That's gonna have to be good enough for now. I changed 2 letters of the Nevermore.
I have acid and crowns. That's gonna.
You're gonna go to the back to change it.
Yes.
You got to go over to the side.
Can somebody hold a rope for me?
At this point, you hear Swabby. I'll hold it for you, Captain.
Thank you, Swabby. Can always count on you.
He's already back there.
Okay, this is a really great idea. I'm gonna use acid to get rid of. Actually, how much do I have to change of this? Let me do some mental math. Yeah, I can pull that off. So my intention here is change the word nevermore. I'm changing 2 letters to the word beaver core.
And don't get us demonetized for that.
Do you check with your spelling with Marius before you go over?
You know what? Yeah, I'll have him double check my work.
Let's see here,
Right,
and
so-
it's the is this intentional? Or this word right here? What does this say?
Yeah, you know, like beavers,
Okay, yes.
the animal,
Okay,
funny guys.
yes.
They're kind of little and
That
round,
works perfect.
brown. Okay, yeah.
All right, so you come back up. Are you securing yourself with the rope, or what are you tying on to this rope? How do you want him to lower you over?
Yeah, I'll just do like a loop at the end to put my feet in.
Go ahead and roll a dexterity check as you tie the rope.
Yes. I'm so good at tying ropes. This is gonna go so great.
Swabby kind of immediately stops you and he's like, Captain, what are you doing? You're gonna fall right into the drink like this, and he's gonna give you advantage roll one more time.
Oh, thank you, Swabby.
It's gonna be like a 2.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
that's a
that's
lot
better.
better. It's a lot better.
He's like,
Thank you.
and then he pulls on it. It's like, see, nice and tight. All right, hold on, and he's gonna lower you slowly over the side until you're at the rear of the ship. Go ahead, roll an intelligence check first.
Hmm.
You do sway back and forth a little bit. Oh no.
Yeah, that's good. Does it
Uh,
work?
Go ahead and roll a dexterity check since you try to paint this as best you can.
If I can get the first letter, I'll take it.
You get the first letter and you almost fall in.
Okay, Swabby, pull me back up, please.
Right away, Captain. He kind of pulls up.
Beavermore. I'll take Beavermore.
All right. So you got our report. The Beavermore.
Hey, what's up, Bert? Welcome. AFK, I gotta take dogs out.
Man, I like Nevermore.
He just Swabby kind of looks over at you. Really? I guess you're the captain. Goes back to just keeping an ear out for anything. Speaking of an ear out for anything, anyone want to roll a D100?
Take up
Captain.
on that.
Captain.
Oh, Captain decides yes.
Amy, you do it.
All right.
Oh,
No.
hey.
You know, I have an inspiration,
No,
but
do
Don't
not.
there. I want to see what a 1 does.
All right.
You're not playing Solomon right now.
So as you're kind of sitting there, and you guys are going along, Serena,
Mm-hmm.
you kind of hear this whistling off in the distance.
Like someone whistling, or like something whistling off something.
Like it's like someone whistling a song off in the distance. It's small and faint, but you can hear it.
What kind of
It's
tune?
just like a little whimsical tune.
Serena will quietly mimic the tune.
And you just see like a little flash of green light off in the distance. And you see Marvin kind of looks over. Over there!
Yeah, that could be something interesting.
And it continues, and every time it plays this music back to you, it kind of lights up ever so slightly.
She'll again mimic the tune.
do we want to flash a light for it?
Worth a shot.
Yeah, guys. Remember how they said the only thing out here was probably pirates and monsters?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I remember.
And then you just
Serena?
watch the green light zoom. It's still a distance. It's probably like if you had to guess, it feels like it's 500, 600 feet away, but it would be near the front of the ship off up to the side, and then it immediately like, flies back and it's off towards the rear of the ship. Same distance away.
I don't think that's a pirate or monster. I think it's something else.
All right,
Perhaps
then
a fae?
explain.
It's circling back
they-
around, and you watch as it continues around the ship from behind to the other side.
And all they are wonderful, aren't they?
Yeah, who's being paranoid?
No, just experience.
I accidentally made a deal with the ag last time we were out here.
Everything is fine.
Everything is fine. The boat is not on fire.
And
Well,
you
don't
watch
worry.
it kind of stops where it is and it stops falling, but it keeps playing the tune and shining the light. So it's like this direction currently. Yep. But 500, 600 feet away. This time no longer following.
I'll wave at it.
Swami
Just
just kind of like
because-
rubs his eyes.
Amelia, just because some fae are a bit more
Malicious?
What's the common word? Yes, malicious doesn't mean all are. So many of them are tricksters.
And
Just
wouldn't it be
fun
funny
to
if our
fun.
boat just suddenly disappeared out from under us?
All of a sudden you just hear Swami, hit the deck, here it comes! And he watches it fall to the ground. It's coming from straight behind you, and it's barreling right towards the ship.
Yeah, I'm
Someone
just-
is confident in her decision.
Mhm. I'm just
you
gonna
just-
sit down.
You watch as an extremely fast entity blurs through the ship and back out the front. It just looks like a bright green ball through the fog. Just
Mm.
past everyone,
Can I-
kind of skims over everybody.
Can I try and get a look at it?
You don't have any visibility between because
Mm.
it's horribly bad fog. So like you can kind of see each other, but with the light it's emanating, it's like a
Got you.
So now I need to ask a clarifying question.
Yeah.
Did it only pass over the ship, not through the ship?
It did not pass through the ship. It basically skimmed the
Okay.
top deck and
Okay.
skimmed a couple of right above people's heads.
I'm back.
So it's like
Oh,
400 feet in front of the ship now.
So are you done having your fun now?
I'm not doing anything.
He's not looking at you.
Just flying around.
Hey, Serena? Remember literally today when you told me to be more suspicious of things?
Yes.
Yes, but this is different. She thinks she knows about this topic.
Aaron, are you familiar with what it is?
No idea. That's why I'm being careful.
Well, what do you propose?
Well, seeing to it probably was a bad idea.
As this happens, Serena,
Mm-hmm.
the song you were playing on your ocarina, it emulates about 500 feet in front of you.
She just kind of smiles. Dear friend.
And then it starts playing a different tune.
Is it a tune she's familiar with?
Now,
She'll pull out the ocarina and try and mimic it.
sure, roll a performance check.
Let's just throw the magic into that.
Serena, music is how spirits get little kids to follow them into the woods.
We're not anywhere near woods, and I'm not a child.
All right. So as you start playing back, it plays with you for about 5 minutes. And then it kind of just disappears. Your boat creaks a little bit, but everything seems to be okay. I need to roll something also. For my dear friend, Fish Guts. Captain! Captain!
Yeah.
And he motions you, or he calls out from the front ship, "Get over here, quick!" Says,
You see it?
do you hear that?
Lean forward, trying to listen.
Just hear the sounds of the ocean. Roll a perception check for hearing. You hear the sounds of the ocean, but the thing you don't hear is the sound of the ship on the ocean. And at this point, you notice the ship is very, very sturdy and calm at the moment.
I think we're going up.
Oh.
I'm gonna peer over the side.
You see the fog. You can't see the water.
Does it still seem like we're moving through the fog?
You're still moving in a forward direction from what you can tell. Just like there's no resistance against the water, and you do not hear or feel being on the water.
I guess we've become an airship.
Wow, that easy, huh? My uncle would be so proud.
Yeah, you just continue into this fog. You're not exactly sure. Cameron up in the lookout tower. Is everyone okay down there?
Absolutely fine.
Yeah, everyone's a little weirded out, but so far so good.
Brina seems unbothered.
Bash will just kind of walk up to the front where you guys are. Well, that's different.
Is this how airships are born?
I wouldn't go that far. It's like, best to check. Misfit, you have your dagger, right?
Yeah.
All right, be right back. And he jumps over the edge.
That seems okay.
Misfit, I recommend
Splash.
step away from the edge.
I'm waiting for the splash.
Yes, but if he teleports to you
Oh
and
yeah,
is
you're right. I hold the dagger out.
No splash.
Bash! How high up are we?
No idea.
so quick question. Are these are these clouds?
Yeah, it's fog. It's just fog. Nothing.
No.
Hmm?
Is it clouds or fog?
It's fog.
Okay.
I see where your question is coming from. No bash.
Let's.
Am I getting pranked?
You just hear laughter from the mast above you.
You little rascal.
He just twirls the last remaining dagger in his hand and puts it back in his side.
I was about to go after you.
We are 20 feet off the from the water.
Wow, okay.
He watches he takes off his boot and like dumps a little bit of seawater out.
Things are getting a little weird. I'm gonna invoke the buddy system. Everybody find a buddy. Stay accountable of where your buddy is.
Do you have accountability buddies?
Everybody find your accountability buddy.
Actually, pull back the thing. No, I'll sit here. I need another ability buddy. And then you hear Cameron kill down. Hey! You heard him? Buddy check! Get up here! Yeah. You watch the hatch open up. And Felix pops out. Or Lucky, whatever you wish to call him. And he will climb up as well.
Well,
buddy,
as
check
much as I
into
would
you.
like to remain above deck, I get the feeling that if Val and Amelia were buddies, we would never hear the end of it. So enjoy Amelia's company.
No, I told Marius I'd look out for him, so he doesn't fall overboard again. So I want to be Marius's buddy. And I'm gonna take a quick gander on the ship, make sure I know where he is.
Well, Amelia, looks like you and I are buddies.
Right?
I'm gonna stick my head, kind of in this grate. Val, make sure you find a buddy.
A buddy, and she like pops out a crossbow. She's like shooting the crossbow bolts into like a pillar down there. A buddy.
All right.
What?
Hey, thank you for the sub, Saturday. Welcome.
What?
Why are you hurting that pillow?
I'm unloading all these crossbow things that were loaded.
Oh, okay.
She shoots another one into it.
Find a buddy.
Okay.
It's at this point, everyone on the top deck, you feel more wind. You feel like you're beginning to move faster.
No resistance from the ocean.
Oh, definitely no resistance from the ocean, but you increase speed exponentially.
Hey, excuse me, God? Is this some sort of divine blessing?
And then you just see, as for those of you above deck, there's a large, dark, almost what I would call like a column-shaped object that extends up in front of you about 800 feet in front. That's how big it is. You can see this like massive darkness. You are about to run out of ocean.
Oh,
We might need to stop.
All right.
no, we're
Try and turn. Or stop. Do both.
He watches everyone kind of tries to position. They try to steer. Steering has no impact though.
Someone drop the anchor.
Why would we want to go down?
We're about to run into a tower.
Swabby and Marvin will drop over the anchor.
Yep. It's got 20 minutes to get to the ocean, or 20 feet to get to the ocean, and however.
As you watch the chain fall down, you just hear on the ground below clang, 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 as it's like dragging behind you on hard surface.
We're out of the water.
Yeah, you're 20 feet above the ground last you checked. You can't see it. Vash checked it for you. Someone played with an instrument. But it seems like you are not currently over water.
Does it look like we're slowing down at all?
Oh no. It hasn't caught on anything. It's just
All right. Can I don't want to do this, but can I try and launch a force bolt to see if I can see what's below us to displace the fog
in front of you, below you.
below us?
Sure, if you'd like to. So you go ahead, and you're letting out what is fireball, or what is it?
Force bolt.
Oh, just a force bolt.
Yep.
So you just kind of you watch it pop. You impact on the ground, maybe 25, 30 feet below you.
Yes, but did it displace the fog enough to see?
all you just see below you. It doesn't do anything really in front of you or to the side. It just looks like almost like lava rock. It's been cooled.
Can anyone cast light, like on on
That's the
a
fog. It's not
stone or
the light.
something?
It's fog.
I know it's fog, but can somebody cast the light spell on something?
We don't have
Nope.
Simon.
I suppose. Serena, was it the tune that she played earlier? Was it a quick pace tune or
Oh no,
it was slow?
just a standard melody. Wasn't fast or slow. But you're about 400 feet away from that rising object now that you're assuming is a landmass.
Well,
You said 400 feet?
Uh huh.
she's gonna pull out her ocarina and play a different song.
Roll a performance check.
Oh my god, sorcery points in just a moment.
You play music, but nothing happens. And then as you get about within 200 feet, you see higher up above you that green light again. And it plays like a little limerick just to let you hear it very
Stop, please.
quickly.
Stop, please.
And then you hear it start playing
She will
the
copy
song
the
again.
tune.
Roll one more performance check.
Okay, I'll knock off another couple of points.
I'm gonna cast. Oh, never mind. You got advantage already.
Okay.
24,
so
24, and 24.
as you
Very
start going, you just feel this pull and gravity starts to lift as the tip of your ship begins to lift upward. And you all feel yourself starting to slide back. Everyone needs to roll a strength check to hold on to whatever they can. If you're below deck, you need to roll an acrobatics check to see what you can avoid running into.
That was almost a 1.
That would be Dex for you, Marius, I think. Or acrobatics.
Yeah, just strength, or can I do athletics?
It's athletics, yes.
Oh, athletics.
Athletics above, acrobatics below.
Ooh.
Holy
All right,
shit!
then +2 to my roll, so 22.
All right, so let's see. That's those 6.
I'm too busy trying to keep my hat on my head. Not grabbing onto stuff strongly enough.
They collectively rolled a 69 on that last one. That is not technically a reroll, though. Okay, Velmer, you're good. Amelia, oh, Vash has got to roll his too. At least I forget. Watch, he'll roll the 1.
Yeah, but he can teleport to either anyone.
He did not roll the 1. Okay, I think that's everybody. So let's see. Velmer, you're in the clear. Amelia, you're in the clear. Serena,
I start falling back.
who's next to you? Let's see. Are you on the front of the ship?
Yes. If I
Alright.
start falling back, I am going to just burn a bunch of points and use telekinesis to kind of grab myself and hold myself to the ship.
Sure. So as you are holding on, you let go and you immediately engage and cast telekinesis, and you try like secure yourself to the deck. The other one failed. Misfit, you have just barely enough.
Wait, really?
You needed an 8 if you're above deck. However, someone did roll a 6 and someone did roll a 3. Oh no, the 6 is below deck. Yeah, a couple of them get banged up. They're fine now. The 3, however, is above deck, and it is the last person on the ship. So you watch as the navigator.
Shit, is there...
I guess I gotta fix this one, don't I? Sorry! He'll forgive me later, don't worry. Don't judge me.
You gonna throw a knife at him? You little rascal.
Nolan takes 7 points of damage, and then he'll use his bonus action to summon him to him, and then hold on to him. You just hit me with it. Shh. It's okay. It's okay. You're delirious.
It's the blood loss. You're not thinking.
You're
straight.
not.
You are
You're not
currently
following
going straight up.
Looking over the side, how high does this tower go?
No idea how high you are with all the fog.
Well, how high does the tower go?
No idea. It's just
We can't
black.
see the tower anymore.
You can see it, but it's in front of you. You haven't run into it. You're actually, yeah, you can't see it at all anymore. It'd be under the ship from your angle. So you're just going straight up into the sky.
Are we getting
How
above the
people-
fog?
Not yet.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, people below deck have no idea what's going on.
Nope.
We're
Well,
just like falling into
nope.
stuff. You
Yep.
just hear from below deck, turn him run to her.
Yeah, I don't know either, Larry. It's how many? Wait, no, there's a lot of magic people. Somebody's playing tricks. That's all.
So, Velmer, would you say you're done with all those crossbows at this point?
How long has it been since we've had this boat?
We've been on the boat probably like an hour, hour and a half.
No, you said you were
Probably-
still shooting them into pillows when we were talking.
That's
into
why I
a
asked.
pillar. Into a pillar.
I
Not a
thought you said
pillow.
Oh, that makes more
Yeah.
sense.
That was probably like my last crate, if I had to guess.
Oh, I forgot there is one other person on the ship I need to roll for.
The guy in the cage.
He's fine. You hear him smacking around like anybody else, but other than that, it's fine. Yeah, so at this point, you're just going straight up.
I guess she's gonna wait until the fog lifts so she can see.
Amelia's just tapping her finger against the wood, annoyed.
Everyone's just gonna hang on. What do we? I can't hold on forever.
Okay. She's going to try and play another melody.
Nothing happens.
Anyone able to cast Spider Climb?
Only one of the 12 pirates has any magic.
I'm more asking the party who's with
Yeah.
me.
No?
I could turn into a spider.
That might help.
Misfit,
Yes.
as you guys go up for about 5 minutes straight, all of a sudden you see the chain next to you tighten and you hear a clink, and the ship immediately feels resistance, and it, like, the rear of it starts coming up.
Oh.
4 people in the back to make a check.
Got something.
You got caught on the anchor that they lowered.
Yep.
All right, I need someone to roll one more D100.
Captain.
All right, boss. Who rolls it?
You know what, Amy? You got us into this. You're gonna get us out of this. Do it again.
100.
Oh God.
Oh, no.
So as the anchor catches and kind of almost levels out the ship, no one falls off the back, thankfully. But then you just see the chain snap, and you depart from your anchor. The
That's
2 sailors
not
look at
good.
you. Uh-oh. But you are now level again.
Are we
Wait,
still
can I
moving
stop?
up or are we stationary?
You're moving forward again. So, like, you were moving forward, you immediately went up. And now you're moving forward.
Towards the thing again.
You don't see the thing,
I'm okay.
but you caught on something before it broke off.
I'm very curious as to what we just caught up.
I think it was a volcano.
I don't remember a volcano on Karas.
Paris is still days and days away.
We're nowhere near Paris.
But yeah, you don't remember there being any land masses out here.
One of them rogue volcanoes.
Well,
Yeah.
is everyone all right?
Mm-hmm.
It's about 10 minutes later, Amelia, that you get the actual answer to your question that you were going for the first time, as you see the fog dissipates and you are no longer looking at fog, you are looking at clouds. And you look over the side, you are probably about a good 4,000 feet up in the air.
Well, we're certainly not going to have to worry about any of the gongoozlers. Not unless they can fly.
As we bridge the clouds, Misfit is just gonna let out a whoop and start like excitedly looking overboard and then running to the other side, looking overboard that side.
As we whoop out, roll a d100. Okay. Yeah, this is cool. She kind of looks at your goofy smile. You always wanted an airship, you said. Very cool trick, Serena, but
Mhm.
do you happen to know how to get us down when the time comes?
Not a clue.
Ah, I
I'm
see.
sure we'll figure something out.
I assure you I will.
Just relying on her Fae friend to do it.
So you continue up here for like another 2 hours. And as you're sailing above, you have a pretty good visibility down below. And there is like this massive black ship that is sailing south to north.
Mhm.
I think we just dodged a big scary pirate ship.
I think we did. Although, given the size of that ship, I don't know if calling it a ship is quite accurate. Almost looks more like a fortress.
It's probably a good thing we didn't catch on to that thing, huh? So
Huh?
we don't have an anchor now.
No, that is going to be a problem, I imagine.
Hey,
But
Lou,
you
roll a
can
d100.
control water.
Lou?
I chose my words correctly.
Lou's walking out of the prison, and all of a sudden this anchor just comes crashing down in front of him.
Okay. No, fair enough.
Oh, not AFK release. No,
You're good.
release.
Well, free anchor for them. Hope they enjoy it.
It's at this point, Misfit, you see some sort of large flying creature land on the ship below, and then another one and another one.
Oh,
They're very far away. Does anyone have any way of seeing far away?
I have elven eyes.
Okay, Legolas. No, unfortunately, not in this game. You don't.
I can think of one argument, maybe.
What do you got?
Cameron, what are those?
Thieves' tools. Would those also include things for scoping a place out, like a small little telescope thing.
Not for
Um,
anything like that. It's more for opening and like little mirrors for looking under and around things. Not specifically anything
Yeah.
like that. However, you do
So-
ask the right person. This Cameron kind of looks out, and he's not using a spyglass or anything. He's just looking over. Wyverns, Captain.
What's a wyvern?
And let's see. Does anyone have one? He kind of will describe it to you. It looks a little like that.
Oh wow. That's some sort of animal, like a sky lizard.
Closest thing left to a dragon left on this planet, lad.
Oh,
But yeah, they seem to be roosting on this moving ship.
ooh.
I've seen a wyvern before.
It's at this point you realize, had you maybe rolled a 51 instead of a 49, we may be having a different conversation. He's like, woohoo!
Man, I wish I got a better look. I want to try and do a wyvern. That would be cool.
Right, so you're up in the air. Not sure for how long. It makes probably most of the party feel very uneasy. Is there anything you want to do while you travel for the day?
Serena's just going to enjoy the view for a while. Probably play some more music throughout the day. Mix of ocarina and violin.
Short really has that touchy.
Smash kind of looks over as you go to play it, and again he's like, "You're not going to accidentally like drop us out of the sky doing that, are you?"
No. But I'll play the violin just to keep everyone at ease.
He's like, "Probably a good choice." He just laughs. But no, the evening is back. Actually interesting. There are some provisions on this ship, probably like 14 days worth, which is way more than you need. Um, and your crew immediately finds all of the rum, the beer. It seems like they were at least going somewhere.
Excellent. Hey,
Okay.
Nolan?
Mhm.
Are we still on course for Florin? Like, did we change course at all?
Kind of will go and check. And actually, as you get into the later part of the evening, this is actually one of the most beautiful sailing experiences you could have because you're up above the sky. There's clouds below you. There's not
Mhm.
tons, so you can see down below, but everything above you is just stars as you're just kind of like sailing through the clouds. He checks and he checks the sextant, goes off everything, looks at the stars. Oh, we're still on
When the
course.
rum is discovered, do be sure not to overindulge. Whereas on
Oh,
a normal ride, you could fall into the ocean and we could get you back out. If you fall here, well,
Good
we
night,
can only
Larry.
send your our condolences to your family.
Larry has come on top of deck to fight Serena.
no, everyone comes up to just like enjoy. Also, Bones comes up, who is your makeshift cook. Kind of sets up some food. Everyone comes out to enjoy this interesting experience, to say the least. Oh, and we saw a little position.
I'm gonna draw a little picture
All right, I
of what it
think
looks like.
Actually, when Misfit is talking to Nolan about staying on course, I would like to join in and say something during that conversation.
Sure.
So, hey, Nolan, you're familiar with the maps and stuff, right?
Indeed.
Why would you need? Where could you get in 14 days from Orland?
I mean, it depends. You could go a lot of places.
On the outer reaches, because I imagine getting to somewhere in cars isn't too hard. But like, is there any place else further out?
It kind of looks. I'd have to get my chart and see.
Yeah, because I
I guess
don't
grab nothing up,
think
but
we
one
would
second.
go. I don't think we were going to Draymond with those tickets.
Based on the cost of this,
There is too much food on this boat.
I
They
think
were
we're onto
probably-
something.
they're probably going to kill us there.
Well, not to say you were going to any of these other locations, but there is another continent to the northeast, which is the continent that Simon comes from, that is called Dolnir, which is about 8 days away.
So hopefully no one's looking out at Francaris for this boat, so it'll take them a bit long. No, we left the crew alive. Never mind.
They also could be going up the northern Arcadian coast. They could be going to southern Arcadia. There's other stuff, but that's much further away. Another good point. Just because you have 14 days going to a destination 14 days.
Yeah, over prepping.
But yeah, there is a continent. That's where S mission people were going.
I don't know if they were going to kill us or not. Though I imagine they wouldn't have withhold. But there were cages. You don't bring
I mean,
cages for people you intend to kill.
We could just ask the guy that we stole.
Yeah, he's still below deck.
Yeah,
You
he's
can
probably
ask
awake by
that.
now.
But I don't know if you're going to get much out of him.
Well, you want to
Well,
poke his
that's
brain?
Fair.
You could poke his brain.
I can try and get some stuff out of him.
She just sends a quick telepathic message to Misfit. His brain is shielded by some form of shroud.
Oh,
I'm not going to be able to get anything from there.
Well, we could always ask nicely. And throw him overboard if he does not comply.
That is not concentration. That is all right. Yeah, I can go and try and ask him.
Be our guest.
So you go below deck to question the one person you left there.
As she's heading below deck. Good luck. And I'm going to give her some bit of inspiration.
Sure. So Vash is going to go down with you, Amelia. Who else is going down? Are you going to miss it?
Yes,
Or do
I
you stay
will.
above? Or do you stay above deck?
I'm gonna stay
Serena's-
above deck. I trust them.
So
Serena's-
Vashmore goes just to make sure Amelia is safe.
We'll stay above deck.
Serena's
If
gonna
you can
stay
put my
above
token on the map now.
Night
Yeah, I'll
Sky.
check up. There you go, Melvin.
Yeah, with myself just over outboard.
There are Marius up there too. Just in case. Well, your ship seems very impressed. Never sailed on a cloud before.
This is, well, I've been on an airship before, but not quite like this.
A lot of the crew just seems to be kind of taken back. They all seem to be enjoying themselves in their decision they made while they're very, 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 very drunk. But no, this seems to have kind of. They seem at least a little bit more comfortable with their decision. Larry looks quite happy.
Sky Pirates.
Oh, hey, Larry, can you come over here for a sec?
Hershmer just kind of trots over.
All right, open your mouth.
Her.
And I'm gonna like look inside, like take out a tape measure from my belt, and like start trying to measure his gums out.
Hey!
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you not want wooden teeth?
No, he's extending his mouth open to you.
Okay, yeah. So this trip I'm going to try to make him a pair of dentures.
Sure.
That is going to be my main project.
Roll. What do I want to call this? Roll.
Carpenter's
Intelligence
tools?
or Dex, your choice.
Okay,
Just very
Intelligence,
simple.
check.
Or Dex. Up to
Okay.
Are you mainly doing that above deck or below deck?
I mean, I'm starting out above deck because that's where he is, but we're at the back of the boat.
okay. You get his measurements.
All right, cool. Now I need to go find a crate to break.
All right. Amelia.
Yes.
So as you go down below deck, you walk with Vash back to where the cages are,
Mhm.
and you just see the individuals kind of sitting there on the ground with their back to the back of the cage. Got a little bit of blood running down their forehead. You gather they may have bumped the cage a little hard during the ascent,
Ooh,
but
that
other than
has a
that, they
little
seem
bit.
conscious.
Hello.
What do you want?
Well, I could beat around the bush, or I could just ask you what was your plan with everyone here?
Oh, you mean before you kidnapped us and stole our ship?
Yes.
We were supposed to take a bunch of people to Karis. Also some cargo.
Mhm, mhm. Were those crossbows intended for them? Visual gesture, or him?
I don't know what crossbows you're talking about. Was there crossbows in the cargo?
Hmm. Can I insight him?
Sure.
Ooh.
You do have a d6 if you want it.
Seems
Nah.
on the level.
Actually, I'll add the D6 to that because that's the only thing I got it for.
Seems on the level.
Hmm.
You guys know you're a bunch of trouble, right? You can't just steal ships. Who's in charge?
Hmm.
Vash just get from behind you. You don't need to worry about that right now.
Mhm.
So, let me guess, you're going to kill me? What are you doing? I don't have any money. We're not transporting any treasure.
Well, what do you think?
I don't know. Your crew knocked out me and mine, and then you locked me in this cage, and then holds up the chains and bound me.
Yeah, but you were going to do that to them too. It's only fair.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So you weren't here to jump us.
I told you, we're here to transport people. Look at the ship's manifest if you don't believe.
Hey, can you check on that? Which one is Misfit with us too?
No
I'm
misfits
on
about
top
that. It's
deck.
just you and Vash.
Oh.
Technically, he's not lying when he says they were there to transport people. Like, it doesn't matter if the people are in or out of cages.
And
Mhm,
Vash is
mhm,
like,
no, I
oh,
know.
you need the boss 1 sec. And you just see you're like above deck and then you're below deck.
Whoa. Whoa.
Hey, Misfit, you mind checking on a manifest?
What is that?
Okay. Ask one of our crew to look for a manifest, if you would, please.
Yeah, 1 sec. Hey, has anyone seen any books up there?
No, Misfit, he's gone already.
Well, you just disqualified half the crew because half of them don't know what books are. The other half kind of explained to them, and people start looking around. If you would like to look for the manifest, roll an investigation check. I'm almost surprised you didn't turn into a giant owl and start flying around up here.
Bam. That's for emergencies.
All right, so you start looking around, and you do find like a small, not like a binder, but almost like a leather foldable thing. It's got some paper in it. Could be a manifest.
I will return to Amelia with this bundle of pages.
Okay. Is it
Is this
the
it?
manifest?
As you read it,
Mm-hmm.
it appears to be so.
Now, based on the spells I have prepared, or I have, is this an illusionary, like used illusionary script?
Roll an Arcana check. It is, in fact.
So what does this really
Enchanted.
say?
You're the one who has it. You tell me.
Yes, yes, yes.
It's in common, but
Mhm.
it's magical.
Amelia's gonna pull out. Do I have a normal dagger or do I only have fascist dagger?
You at least have his dagger.
Oh, I have a normal dagger. Amelia's going to prick her finger with the dagger, and I'm going to cast Bane.
On him?
Yep.
Sure. What's DC?
16.
Charisma save.
Charisma?
Why did I close Bane?
Believe Bane is a charisma.
Yeah, charisma.
What's your DC?
16.
That is failed.
Mm-hmm.
So use Bane.
All right, and now follow with the charm person.
It is a disadvantage, but go ahead.
I need a target.
You can still make the DC is. I can do it for you.
DC 16 with a D4 minus.
Also charisma, right?
Yep.
So let me roll this first. Okay, and then a negative D4. A 16 on the nose, 18 minus 2 from the D4.
No. Yeah, I really could just do that all day.
You technically can.
Yeah, I'm just going to try that one more time.
All right, so that's my first roll. It doesn't matter how well I roll or what your D4 is, but let's roll it anyways just to see. So that is a 6. That's a 2 plus 4 for a 6, and then minus 1 for a 5. So he fails.
Amelius is misfit with us.
Yeah, I'm still hanging out down here.
Oh boy. All right. I activate my mantle of majesty.
Ooh.
Amelia's hair just begins to glow luminescently. Her eyes are almost take a starlight quality, and he gets no say in this matter. I cast suggestion on him.
Okay.
Now, why don't you tell us everything? Or it's command. Wait, is it command?
Command lasts for 1 turn. Suggestion is something you can make him do for up to 8 hours, I think.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mistook
That's
what that
command
was.
without expending a spell slot.
Yep.
He just looks over you. I was born in a small town.
Okay, okay.
He starts going on with his life story.
I want to hear this. Hold on. Keep going.
Oh, no. That's about all you're going to get. But do you want to listen to him for 8 hours, or do you stop and do something else?
I'm going to have him. I can only use command, but I'm going to command him to speak truth. Oh, no, that's 2 words. Damn it. He's charmed anyways.
Yeah, well, you've given him suggestions, so he's speaking out a bunch of stuff, but you
No,
kind of.
she can't cast suggestion.
I can't cast
If I'm
suggestion.
Oh, you
understanding.
can't do suggestion? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And he doesn't
That's
go into his life
command.
story.
Okay. All right, then
Command's more good in very specific situations, depending.
Yep. I don't activate that then.
He still considers you friendly.
Hey, could you please tell me what was going on here?
Oh. Yes, you see, we sailed here to pick up a bunch of people and take them to cars. See, the trick is, we weren't actually going to take them to cars.
Where are you gonna take them?
To the afterlife.
Oh, that is
Oh.
very clever.
Mm-hmm.
So, is that
You guys
what
got
those-
here so early, though. We never even saw it coming. In fact, we didn't even know these people were with you until you got here.
Yeah.
I mean, we did pretty bad, wouldn't you say? He's super happy
Oh.
about this too, by the way.
that you were.
Bash just kind of laughs and elbows miss it like you really got us this time. I'll give it to you.
Oh, you did poorly, but it was such a good try.
Dude, they're gonna be in so much trouble. I bet they
Oh?
all get killed. Yeah, it's gonna be
Oh.
hilarious. You probably saved my life.
And do you mind telling me what's on this? I'll hand him the manifest.
Oh, no, it's just enchanted. You just see whatever you were intending to look for. It knows what to show you. If you're looking for something bad, it shows you something simple.
Oh, does that
Pretty
work for
significant.
anything? Only shit manifest.
I don't know. I've only ever used it for a ship manifest.
Amelia pockets it.
Oh my god, we have a.
You get so in your
After
inventory, you
book.
just call it
Psychic paper.
just call it enchanted book.
Okay.
Book of Desire.
I mean, I'm probably gonna end up dying anyways. But hey, at least if I die, they got to go through all of you first. So my odds are better than everybody else.
That is true.
We don't take failure very well. It's not
That's
really our
not
strong
good.
suit.
Is your boss mean?
Yeah, but I can't really blame him. You see, my boss is mean, and his boss is mean, and his boss's boss's bosses, and it kind of goes up like that. I think it's like a cycle of mean.
Do you know who your boss is? Or who you at least work for?
Your charm lasts 1 hour.
1 hour.
That's what I thought. Okay. Oh, my boss?
Yes.
I know, he kind of like looks around. He's still really nervous.
I will shoo Vash and Misfit out of the room. Shoo shoo.
Okay,
Oh, he's not
bye.
nervous because of them. You shouldn't say. You get this feeling just off of free insight because you do have him charmed. It's not that he doesn't want to tell you; he fears for his life for telling you.
Okay. I'll reach through the bars and put a hand on his shoulders. Like, I understand. You don't have to tell me.
They're really bad people. Goes and he looks about. What did you guys do with the amulet?
You know what? I think Vel showed it to everybody, and then she put it in her pocket once nobody asked for it. It's on her.
I work for an organization of very bad people. They pay really well, though.
How much do they pay you to take the people here to the afterlife?
I don't know. I'm not in charge. I just know we
Oh.
were supposed to kill some people and take some stuff they had.
Do you know what you were supposed to take, or you just told you had to take it?
He has to roll a history check. Natural 20 on his history check because he's charmed. I believe they were like metal chunks or something. It's kind of like
So
he tries to describe them. You're not familiar.
no,
Misfit, roll a history
Yes.
check with advantage.
Yes.
I think I know what they are.
exactly what they are.
He is
Are they the
talking
Divine
about
Gate
gate shards.
Yeah.
So as he describes him, you kind of sit there, and then they were supposed to like steal something from this blonde lady, some sort of instrument.
Really?
Yeah, seemed like a pretty easy gig.
Ah, but we got you good, didn't we?
Tell me about it. We didn't even think you guys would show up early. What kind of idiots are we?
Oh, I would have gotten it.
You see, all the
My
strong
pants
people
down.
left off the ship while we were just getting ready. Typically, we basically sail the ship. Well, I kill a lot of people too, so I was kind of behind to do that if I needed to. But yeah, no, that one with the he's
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
quick.
Really?
Yeah, not a bad fighter. Caught me off guard though, I'll say.
I look at Vash and Misfit. So what now?
I mean, he seems pretty nice. Hey,
Ask
buddy,
them
what's
where
your
we were
name?
supposed to, where they were taking us specifically.
After
name?
you,
Eat shit. He says over to Misfit.
What?
He's only charmed by her so far, unless you tell him to be nice.
so after you escorted us to the afterlife, where were you planning on going?
It's like, what's the name of that stupid city? I think I just it's got an N on it. You know, it's like on the southern shore.
So,
It's Nazareth from the Karis map. Further south than where your ticket said you were going to go.
Nazareth.
Yeah, so if you look on the map,
Yes.
where Draymond is, Nazareth is a southern Arcadian settlement. It has nothing to do with your continent or your kingdom. It's completely separate. It's part of the southern
Really?
Arcadian kingdom.
Why there?
Oh, because we don't have to go through northern Arcadian customs.
No, that makes perfect sense, honestly.
Yeah. No, I mean, it was more about really getting the things they had. They said that it actually should be pretty easy. Um, yeah, no. I mean, I've never really seen you guys fight, but wasn't expecting a crew of. What are you, pirates? They didn't say you were
Yeah,
pirates.
we're pirates. We're pirates.
We're pirates now.
Intel really let us down on this one.
Yeah, they really should execute the intel too.
As it kind of, and thankfully it's darker down here because you're within the ship. He does get a little bit of light from the areas above. I don't think it's going to get dark soon, do you?
I believe it's night now.
Are there a lot of clouds tonight? Uh-oh, we lost the deck.
Technically, yes, but there's not a lot of clouds overhead at the moment.
Oh, thank goodness.
Do these bad people like to mess around in darkness?
All I know is anyone who fails. Darkness takes everybody. There's nowhere you can run to be safe. They live in every shadow. Like, just kind of like looks around the room at the dark bits. It's at this point you notice he's sitting in an area where like some of the moonlight shining through.
Mhm.
If you want my advice, I'd light this place up.
Oh, now we finally lost it.
Mhm.
Power drop or
Probably internet
Maybe.
out.
Either or.
Well,
She's got her phone.
could probably do something about that if things don't get any more wild than they have already.
I would honestly feel a lot safer if you had some more light in here.
I can see
I've
if we can
literally
do
heard of
that.
people in secure locations, and when people went to check on them the next day, dead, shriveled up, almost like the life was sucked out of them.
I think we should spare another lantern here,
Oh,
or a
thank
few.
you. That does make me feel a lot better. He's like, so now that we didn't kill you, what are you gonna do now?
Um, hmm, well, we do have a job to do. We only took the tickets because we needed to head there. How'd you, how'd you know needed to head there? I head to Karis.
Oh, we have really good intel.
Almost good.
Yeah, apparently not good enough. They said if they saw that name on the invitations that you guys would come.
Didn't even check them.
I don't know.
Well,
I don't really know.
I think our hour is almost up. You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Huh. Thanks again.
And then I could just let
Uh-huh.
the charm person lapse unless anyone else needed to ask something.
Bash doesn't have much to say. I haven't seen Def come back yet.
Emilio will sit there and wait for the charm to lapse. Just smile at him.
He just kind of like looks at you. You little shit. Very clever. Ha 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 ha.
But don't worry, I will get that lantern for you.
Oh, thank you.
I'll actually get a lantern for him.
And he is actually thankful.
I'll hang it up so even if it gets rough, it should stay. I'm having to light spells. So, Vash, what should we do with him now? I don't think he's a threat anymore.
Oh, what were you asking? Sorry.
I was asking if Vash what he thinks we should do with him because he's probably not a threat anymore,
Oh,
and
no.
he's probably going to be more scared for his own life than coming after us.
I would not let him out. I would keep him in there, let him think about it.
Well,
See
no,
how.
obviously not now, but like when we land.
I don't want to honestly think about any type of landing right now, but that actually does give me a good idea. You are brilliant. I
Oh,
will save
thank
that for
you.
tomorrow.
Yes. I'm gonna have an extra lamp when I sleep, though.
All right, so you put a lantern in there. Anyone have anything they want to do this evening?
Yeah, I need to catch Vash while he's like walking around.
Sure. So they come back up above deck. Do you put anyone on guard to watch that guy?
Yeah. I'll put him with an extra light too, just to ease the anxiety of the person in the cage. Being
We'll
very nice.
stay until Misfit comes back. Misfit is currently standing guard for the moment.
All right.
Then he can order someone down there.
Rhea's just kind of enjoying the night, having some drinks.
Well, also inform
look at the night
everyone
sky.
who was in the adventuring guild what they were, what was going to happen to us.
Odd choice for them to bring cages. You don't normally load a ship with cages unless you intend to bring people back alive.
Maybe they only
Maybe
wanted some of
cage.
you.
Or the cage was already there and they're all slave traders. They were going to a place that didn't have customs.
Perhaps. Maybe they often capture people, but this was an exception. Just a bit odd.
Vash kind of sits there. That does make the moniker of Nevermore a little bit more intriguing if you think about it, though.
Mm.
So they were after some metal chunks and an instrument.
Yeah, and they were
Yeah.
specifically going to kill you too and take your instrument.
Yep. I don't know why they would want a violin. Doesn't look that special.
Yes. Well, it is quite special, but
Well, okay. Personally special is different from actual special.
can't imagine though they were.
Hello.
Oh, I guess.
Yo,
I guess
Okay.
the outage is back in
that
now.
was fast.
Wow. I guess it really was just a hiccup. Welcome back.
Why did they send a text if it was just a hiccup? That's weird.
Maybe might be automated. They may not have
Maybe.
known.
Well, enough people complained immediately.
Someone accidentally hit the turn off internet button.
All the other people playing D&D called in complaint. That's
Who's
exciting.
guarding the prisoner? Deft. That's your choice as captain.
Yeah, we left you down there to guard the prisoner until you assign someone else. And also, in case you missed it, he did emphasize that it's a good idea to have this place well lit.
Mhm. They do probably, or have people do that, even if the captain says nothing about it.
So, do you want to watch him, or do you want to assign a guard?
I will watch him, and I will make Vel sit here with me while she cobbles teeth.
Okay. You're gonna have to come up deck and pull me down.
I send one of my various goons to go retrieve Vel.
As far as goons are down below deck, you'd probably see Bones first, as he's like carrying pots and pans downstairs. Okay.
Don't bone.
We'll
Thank
go
you,
back
Bones.
and get him. Velmer! Which one of you is Velmer?
It's me. I'm your buddy.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you
wants
need?
you.
Okay. Like, thanks. And I'll go below deck. You wanted to see me, boss?
Hey, do you want to hang out here while I keep an eye on the prisoner? He's kind of mean.
Didn't. Okay, sure. I kind of look around. I'm looking for a spot to sit. And she spots something, and she starts heading at something at the opposite end of the room, unless you say something.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so she kind of like sits at a corner opposite to you.
Hey, Mr. Prisoner Guy, did you know the ship was an airship?
Kind of flips over you. What do you mean it's an airship?
It's an airship. We're flying right now in the sky. It was really pretty.
It's gonna insight you.
Completely genuine.
I don't even want to know.
I would show you outside, but you've been bad, I think, so you're gonna be in the cage.
What if I promise to be good?
Said, don't let
I
him
don't know.
out.
I think I need to be
Okay.
a little bit skeptical of prisoners, so I'm gonna say no to that. But we'll leave it on the table, maybe for later, if you are good. Would you
Yeah,
like
yeah.
some dinner, Mr. Prisoner?
You're not gonna poison me, are you?
Why would I poison food? That's such a waste of food.
Oddly enough, your response makes him feel slightly better. Fine.
Okay, Vel, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get dinner.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make one more of these just in case it's bad. as she's carving and you're running away, you see her like just knife goes like straight into her hand.
Oh,
She kind of just shakes it and goes back to it.
I'll get a band-aid too. Hold on.
Well, okay. Why would I need a band-aid?
I'm gone.
So as Misfit goes away, Ken looks over to you. So, drunken crew or unfortunate subordinate? I remember seeing you on the intelligence.
Shifts in her seat a little bit.
Kind of looks over. You know, I don't know what your relationship with these people are, but I might think about ending it sooner than later. You don't want to get caught up with the wrong kind of people. Just traveling with these people could get you killed.
She slips again. Ah, dang it. Goes back.
Which is smiles. All right, so by this time you come back, Misfit.
What did Bones make for dinner?
Just some random stuff he put together. They pulled out nothing too fancy. Probably find some like
You
pork.
Meat
come back
and
with jerky
bread
and an orange.
and soup.
Some soup. There'd be some stew. He did throw a little bit.
I have a bowl of soup for myself as well.
Oddly enough, it's pretty darn good. You didn't have a lot of fancy ingredients here, but this guy can cook.
Wow, talented. And I'm gonna see what I got. I'm gonna cast a little healing spirit.
Roll a medicine check before you do that. Like,
are you well better already? Let me see you.
Okay, you want to see my hand? She holds out her hand to you. There is no blood.
What?
Yeah? What?
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 Did you like lick it off already?
Huh? Lick what off?
Huh?
Huh? Can I?
Do you just heal really fast or something?
Are you okay?
Well, yeah. Are you okay?
Why wouldn't I be?
Your knife slipped, and I saw you puncture yourself.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
And you're just you're not really bleeding or anything?
Oh, right. I forgot people do that. No, I don't.
Oh, that's cool.
Mhm.
Why?
She like kind of gestures to the scar across her face.
I
Ever
mean,
since this, no blood.
I've kind of got one of those too, but I still bleed.
Maybe you didn't do it right. I mean, I fell off of like 2 stories and like head first onto a spear. I hear it was awful to look at.
Onto a spear?
Oh
With
yeah,
your head?
all the way through, and she like turns around and like parts her hair, and you see like a scar at the other
Wow.
end of her. Yeah,
Did you die?
yeah, I did.
You're like me.
Well, like you.
Yeah.
How did you die?
I used to be allergic to peanut butter, and I ate some peanut butter, and then I died.
No, you're just
But
telling me a lie because
I got better.
the first thing you did was eat a peanut butter sandwich in front of me.
No, I
So
told you I used
no,
to be.
you are lying to me, and I'm not going to hear it right now.
Vil, would I ever lie to
Yes,
you? What? Okay. You could ask Serena.
Did you want me to sit here for a reason?
You don't have to if you don't want to, but I like
You are
talking
the
with you.
most spineless boss I've ever had. You really are new at this.
Well, yeah, you could say that.
Why do you even want to be in charge? And she goes back to whittling.
I don't know. It kind of gives me a sense of control I didn't have before. A lot of my friends that I make tend to not stick around for very long. And I don't know. I thought maybe I could make them stick around longer if I was the boss. But I guess I'm not going to make anyone stick around if they don't want to. So I don't know how well it's going to work.
How old did you say you were?
That's a good question. I think like hold on, let me count. Like 30?
You are not 30.
10? 20?
Oh my gosh.
So glad I'm not here for
I
that.
was born a toddler. I didn't come out a baby.
What? Then how did you?
I skipped a
Wait.
couple steps.
Excuse me?
Yeah, when I died. You didn't die like I died, though. You got to keep your body. I think. Did you?
Yes, I got to keep my body. Norm, it doesn't sound like you died. It sounded like you were reincarnated.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what she called it.
You know how difficult that is, don't you?
I used to be a bear. I mean, I'm still kind of a bear.
Just barely.
Oh,
I'm gonna roll one of these.
that joke
Okay.
was unbearable.
A few things are starting to piece together. Okay.
Hey, Vil, do you believe in fate?
Do you really want to be having this conversation with this guy around, actually?
Yeah,
And
I
I'm
don't
going to
care.
point to the prisoner. A bit, yes.
Well, I don't. I think I did before, maybe, but I think I was always
destined to die. I don't think I was destined to get back up.
Oh. I mean, but you did get back up, though,
But I
didn't
got
you?
back up. Hmm. And now there's a really big world out there. And I'm just a small guy. And I gotta figure out what a small guy like me can do in a big world.
I think you'll find that most people are thinking something along those lines. I mean, I bet that guy over there thought he had everything figured out, and look at him, he's in a cage.
He just looks over at you and smiles.
I mean, yeah, it sometimes it takes a cage to make you really think about your place in the world.
That's a weird way to relate to it, but sure.
Hey, mister? In the cage?
Yes.
You said you were gonna be good, but I have a feeling you're not gonna be good. Are you gonna go back to your people after this? Keep being bad?
I'll probably end up getting killed with the rest of you, unfortunately.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Sucks to suck.
Hey, you could join my crew if you want.
No.
You gotta tell me your name first, though.
No.
Not a fake name, your real name.
I'm gonna, like, as Misfit starts, I'm just gonna grab him by the collar and pull him out of the room. Vash,
He just
take his
laughs as he gets
place.
pulled out.
Ash is upstairs.
Yeah, I'm pulling him back upstairs. I am removing Misfit from the room. And I'm, like, throwing him back up at top deck, and I'm calling Vash back down.
Huh?
You're with me. Lunatic wanted to recruit the guy.
Actually, not yet.
He just kind of smiles. Oh, and you watch as he grabs like another cup of ale. Yeah, I'm coming.
Bring a cup for the prisoner.
Gods, no. I'm not wasting good ale on bad prisoners.
Give it to him if he's good.
If he's
Yeah,
good,
sure.
maybe I won't throw him over the edge of the boat.
We'll take care of it, Amelia.
All right, so he'll kind of just join you down there.
Leah, darling, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Hello, Val.
Oh, Amelia?
Sorry.
Not me. Okay, I thought you said Val. That is my
No,
bad.
you seem to have, the way you made it sound, you've had an interaction or two with Faye?
Bits.
And I'm guessing they were not positive experiences?
How familiar are you with Faye?
I have a pretty good understanding of them.
How about Seelie Faye?
Things for a moment. I might have interacted with one or two, but not off the top of my head. I'd have to think more on that. We're usually a bit more of a organized sort. Keep to the territory.
Let me double check my let's see if I the college one. Also,
2/3 of the crew will head down and start getting ready to rest for the evening.
the bardic magic I use has connection to the Fae.
Well, the Fae are very fond of their music, especially satyrs.
Hmm?
I suppose the accusations Misfit was throwing about you then perhaps true?
Which accusations?
You were doing something to Val?
That
Or is
was
he...
a misunderstanding on my part. I've already apologized and promised never to do it again.
That's good at least. Hopefully things are alright between you two.
They are amicable, at least.
Perfect. So did you learn your music from a Fae?
A few.
That's actually quite impressive. They don't generally just teach anyone. Especially... Oh, was there something more there?
At this point, you all hear
Mhm.
this loud thunder crack off in the distance,
Who the fuck spelled above us?
and you see maybe about 3 miles in the direction you're heading. There's this very large storm system ahead of you that is up even where you are.
Oh,
Ooh.
now that's going to be unpleasant.
Let me just-
Captain! You hear the
Yeah.
lookout? We got problems!
You see Amelia begin to start taking off her breastplate.
Man, just
Yeah, and
one
you can
thing
see like
after another
the
here.
the trails of lightning like going through the clouds off in the distance.
I miss
yeah,
him.
we're going to need to do something about that. Misfit,
Yes.
can you control the weather?
Yeah. No.
Wait, is this?
Can you take control of a storm?
No.
Can you
Well-
move clouds?
Not today.
Do you have skywrite?
Not
I
today.
don't think that works with heavy storms like that.
Could you ask it nicely?
Yes.
Excuse me, clouds. Could you please stop and not hit us with any lightning? Thank you.
Loud thunder crack in the distance.
I don't think they're going to
I
listen.
tried, Serena.
Well,
You asked me to
well,
try.
Misfit, I think. How far are they from us? Because we might need to be closer. They probably can't hear you over their own
Oh, you're
thunder.
right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Probably just didn't hear me.
Lower you and Bash as you're down below, hear this off in the distance. The individual in the cage just kind of looks. Told you we'd all die together.
Got a
Vash,
storm.
Ah, shit.
Vash.
Hmm.
50. I want 50
If you what?
of what we got earlier. Just 50.
Send me a message because I'm not remember what you're asking about.
Okay. The 400 gold he stole, I want 50 of it.
We can
We
still
are sailing into
Yeah. He stole someone's coin purse and he said he got 400 gold.
When? I'm not remembering.
He made the joke about stabbing himself in the middle of the street, and I played it being a doctor.
When he had a heart attack. When he had a heart attack.
No, that was the church. This is the one before the church. Before we went to the sewers.
My sick brain's not remembering, but I'll take your word for it.
Oh. So
Yeah, here.
yep.
So How much time passed between the interrogation and the storm?
Between the interrogation and the storm, couple hours.
Right. I will.
Which way is the wind blowing?
It's coming head on in your direction, so from the front of the ship.
Hmm.
You also notice the sails are starting to kind of get beat around. They're kind of
All right.
probably take them, and they start trying
Yeah.
to take them in.
Pulling the sails. Hey, so would you say this is a prepare for battle situation or prepare for not to get struck by lightning situation?
Are we gonna fight the storm?
Uh, maybe if it's a natural. Is that a natural storm?
Yeah, I pull my stick out like I'm getting ready to beat someone with it.
You're a druid, right, Misfit?
Yeah.
Is that a natural storm or a magical one?
Roll a nature check.
Yeah, you know what? I've had a lot of experience with mistful storms. Let's see.
Here, take an inspiration die. D8.
Oh, good. Yeah, I'll take a D8. Ooh,
Ooh.
wait.
21.
21?
I mean, it looks like a normal storm. Doesn't seem to be magical in nature.
Oh,
All
I
right,
missed
so
him.
prepare for not getting struck by lightning kind of storm.
Storms aren't normally this high up, are they?
You're not sure.
Huh?
You've never been this high up.
So Amelia will take 10 minutes removing the breastplate and then another minute putting on leather armor. If I have that much time.
You have enough. You probably have enough time. You can go below deck too while you do it, so it's not much of an issue.
We should maybe try and figure out a way to steer around it.
We have no way of steering soon, yeah.
Well, technically we have no way of flying either, but that didn't stop us.
Bash at this point will like, hold on, and he's gonna run up and like, what the hell? Oh shit!
Yep, storm.
Any ideas on how to steer the ship?
I'm watching the prisoner. He goes back down below. Just cut it in half or something.
The storm?
Yeah.
The storm in half?
What? You can't do that?
You can?
Well, but no, of course I can't do it. What do you freaking think this is, anime? And then he walks back down below deck.
Hey, Vash, I have a
How is
question.
anime?
And he was never seen again.
I'm back to prisoner duty.
I mox lashed the storm in half with my axe. Oh, no, can't do it.
All right, so how do you guys want to try? Yep, right now, I mean, you could try to use your sails, but the wind is blowing the opposite way. You could potentially do that, but hard to say. You have no rudder, you have no water.
I say we try and use the sails. Let's see if we can.
Slow us.
Well, do you want to rush into it faster?
No, keep the sails close up. I don't want them to get ruined.
Pretty sure
We're just gonna have to ride it out, I think.
Misfit,
Yes.
thing of note, I do have mending.
That's
I
our
could
sails
fix
got
this.
ruined last time, and it was pretty bad.
We could at least have, I guess, the secondary sails up. Not the main one.
It's not like you're on a ship full of pirates who know how to deal with a thunderstorm, maybe.
I highly doubt these pirates have ever experienced going through the thunderstorm.
Well, you never
Being
know.
under one is one thing.
I can move 10 feet of cloud, but that's about it.
Um, Long shot idea. How wide does the storm look?
Fairly wide. You have no idea.
Okay.
You didn't have a good relevance point. Bash as he gets back down there. Looky Velmer. You can't change the weather by chance, can you?
No.
Didn't think so. You're better off down here. You hear more thunder cracking off in the distance.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can try and play a song, but not sure quite what that will do.
Yeah, play Song of Storm, Serena.
Song of Storms.
Do 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 do. That one. You know it.
Okay.
Come on, Serena. Everybody knows Song of Storms.
I believe I remember
Give that a
that.
shot.
Of course we do.
You do have the Ocarina.
Yeah, we'll give the ocarina a shot. See if we can't either clear the sky or veer us around around the storm.
The best I can do is use a flute.
All right. What do you want to play?
Well, they were singing a melody at her, so we'll try something along those lines.
Hold on. Actually, I think that one might make it worse.
No, it does. It really does.
Why would you tell me to play that one then?
I was just completing the song.
It would be cool. I like that song.
Let's maybe not make it worse.
Oh, Vash, these guys forgot how Ocarina of Time works, and it shows.
Was there
Hey.
a song to clear the weather? I don't know.
I'm not
I
up there.
forgot
I'm
my-
not giving any input.
I forgot my DS at home, you guys. I can't go back and check.
The DS. Oh my gosh, what a new gen gamer. Oh my gosh.
Got it at a garage sale.
Better start coming up with some creative ideas here. It's getting
There's
awfully
one thing-
stormy.
This
Unless
one
you
might
wanna pick a
make it
song to play.
lot worse.
The song that made us go up, how different was it compared to the one that made us float and go forward?
It was kind of the same song.
It was kind of, or it was the same.
It was more or less. Nothing like different. They started at different parts of it, but it was the same song. It's like a specific melody.
Okay.
Would you like to roll a history track to try to remember it?
Yeah, well, she focuses back and tries to piece together.
I'll give
See
you a
if she
plus
can-
3 because it was earlier today.
Kind of focuses her mind. We'll burn those sorcery points for that then. See if she can't piece together.
All right, so you start. You like, yeah, I think I got it. And you kind of go through the bars in your head.
And she's going to see if she can't veer the ship to whichever side the storm seems not as expansive to her.
Sure. So you play the same song?
Mhm.
Sure. Roll a performance check.
Ooh.
So you start
That's
playing.
max on all the dice.
That is. So you start playing. And then the ship just starts falling.
Uh,
Everyone's like, ah!
So what? Actually, no, we would fall at the same rate.
Bash and Valor, you begin to lift from the floor up towards the roof, like, oh crap.
I'm just gonna like get into the corner and like hold myself in there with like all fours.
she's going to run through the melody again. Try and catch us.
Yeah, everyone on the ship's like,
We give a bardic inspiration die for this. Fix it, fix it, fix it.
Are you gonna add that D8?
I mean, might as well. We'll throw in an extra.
Ooh,
So that is
36.
36.
all right. So as you're going down, you start falling. You just hear a reply. And you see a green light at the top of at the front of the ship. It's almost like a little green-nosed reindeer ship.
She will follow into with the green-nosed reindeer ship.
And you start to go down nose first. And you just watch all this green light kind of coming off the front of the ship, passing to the sides.
Serena, why is this happening?
Is lightning blaster kind of cracking around to the areas above you and in front of you.
Vash, if you don't get somewhere safe, you're gonna face plant, and I will laugh at you.
Oh God, no! I'm teleporting out of here if I have to.
Oh, I toss the knife out. I'm not getting swapped with him.
He has his own knife. He just has to throw it and he can teleport somewhere else.
Yeah, but I'm not letting him prank me.
Well, you also realize if you throw your dagger, he can't catch you. You don't know how quickly he can do it.
Fine. I'll keep a hold on to it then.
It's like, I figured I'd always die some random way like this.
Might as well
Like,
get
oh,
all
well.
your deepest, darkest secrets out.
I'm good. And he's sitting cross-legged upside down as you guys fall. It's like the captain will save us, I'm sure.
Right.
Meanwhile, up top on deck, he's just screaming.
All right.
Doesn't
Yeah, and
sound
you
like
do
it.
feel, because you guys go to the back of the room at this point, the little guy in the cage is like pressed against the cage as you guys are falling back.
You know what? I'm gonna point at Vex and send him a message.
I guess now's a better time than any. I'll lock my pull out my lute and start playing "My Heart Will Go On."
Is our green friend playing a melody or?
It's just a green light and it's playing the same song you were playing.
Okay. Well, we shall follow along with her.
Mhm.
We hit a new beat.
Yep, you're just in a nosedive at the moment.
Airplanes in the night sky, just like shooting stars. I could really use a wish right now.
All right. Does anyone have any spells or other shenanigans they want to do before I move on to the next part of this?
All mine are like reaction based, so no.
Hold on. I need to check our interpreter.
Now, if I use Dimension Door, do I keep my momentum?
It's a good question. Yes, it depends where you end up landing.
Yeah, no. Before impact, I'm going to try Dimension Dooring.
Sure. I'm just looking for one. Where'd he go? There he is. What spells can I cast again? I could Dimension Door me and Larry out here. That's not bad. Spell
Hey, I
magic.
can take Rupert with me because he's closest.
Yeah, I don't really have anything to stop this one. And Bash doesn't have magic.
Grab Rupert and then Dimension Door us.
We're not there quite yet.
I'm gonna be rude. I am going to position Rupert under me just to be safe.
All right. So as you head down, you can see you're probably like 1,200 feet from the ocean.
Oh, it's ocean.
Is it stormy ocean?
Serena, roll me a D100.
8.
It's stormy and choppy, but it is still ocean. And you're going nose first into it, and then you just watch within like the last 450 feet, the nose kind of picks up, and you skip across the surface. I need everyone on top deck to roll acrobatics checks or athletics checks as you try to avoid falling off the ship.
Oh, I'm
As we
so.
land.
Hold on, I'm gonna burn a sorcery point for that. She starts to lose her footing, and
You said acrobatics?
Or
Acrobatics or athletics, your choice.
One is better. One would be funny if I failed. Doesn't matter.
Where I got 4 guys up top. Oh, ouch. All right, so as we hit, we kind of skip and then we abruptly stop. Amelia gets thrown into the water. Third one, the lookout also thrown into the water. Man overboard! Child overboard! No. So they get tossed into the stormy sea. Now we're just in the middle of a normal storm. But at least we're on the water.
Yeah, once I
Does anybody inside need to do anything?
You guys all hear someone yell, man overboard.
I'm going to go bird form.
Is that one of yours?
Nice.
She says to Vash.
Do I see
don't know,
the
he's gonna
lookout?
run upstairs like, ow, ow, ow.
I am so glad I moved out of my heavy armor.
No, you don't see the lookout. You're like going up and down in these waves.
I am going to attempt to grab Amelia.
With what? Telekinesis?
Telekinesis? Yep.
Roll a perception check, see if you can see her. All right, so you kind of
26.
see her blue hair bobbing up and down in the water. You go ahead and grab her with telekinesis. What's your... I don't think there's a weight limit that would impact her, right?
Not for a creature, unless she suddenly becomes larger than size huge.
All right. That's the other guy.
All right, so you feel yourself being pulled out of the water up into the air towards the ship.
Do I see the
Misfit.
lookout?
You have really ridiculous passive perception, so yeah.
Yes, sir.
So you see him, he's kind of like down the water, and he like looks up in the air, sees a giant blue owl at him. He's just like waving his arms as quick as he can.
I'm gonna snatch him.
All right, so you go down. Roll an athletics check.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So right as he's about to like go down under a wave, you just kind of skim through, almost like you're picking a fish out of the water, and you just grab onto his arm, and then you grab onto his shoulder, and you just kind of lift him up, and you can fly him back to the boat.
Bye-bye.
At this point, a bunch of the other crew kind of comes out from below deck, and they're all beaten, banged up from flying and bouncing off all the walls, and they start like actually getting ready to deal with the storm. What the hell? Oh my god. Please don't do that again. Vash kind of comes up and looks and sees no one needing to save anyone. A little bit proud, and he goes back down below deck.
Wow.
At least Velmer. They're fine.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, here's a good question. Velmer,
Mm-hmm.
let me whisper you something real quick.
Water's hard. I like skipped 4 times on that water before I stopped.
Are you alright?
Well, it skipped, and then it kind of stopped and slammed the side like it was landed awkwardly, and then that force of pushing against the side of the boat flung you off.
No. Amelia skipped 3
Oh, yeah.
times when she hit the water.
Hey, that's not too bad.
Ow. No, just bruised.
I recommend anyone who isn't needed on deck get below deck.
Oh,
So basically, you guys.
yeah. I'm
Answer my
going to
question,
check.
Wilmer.
Is the green light
I'm
still
gonna
out on the nose?
It is go.
I'm gonna perch up in the crow's nest and keep an eye out for any more people falling overboard or just for general things to look out for. Because Cameron's gonna take a little break.
That's a crow's
Well,
nest,
Cameron
not
was
an
already-
owl's nest.
Oh yeah, Cameron.
Cameron's gonna take a little break.
Yeah, he's good. He's gonna go downstairs and get some sleep.
Strange just kind of looks out toward the nose, smiles, and then will
Amelia
make her
will
way below deck.
go check the prisoner's cage.
Yeah, he's beat up, but he's still alive.
How's the lantern?
Lantern did break.
Can I get a new one?
How many lanterns do you guys have?
How many lanterns did the ship have?
The ship probably had like 8 total, but also, probably the majority of them broke. Out of what the ship had, there's probably only like 3 left.
All right, I will give him one because I did take one with me just to be safe. Oh,
He's rebooting.
we lost. We lost. Oh,
Yep, I'm back.
oh okay. And no to your question.
Yeah, no.
It's Amelia sets the lantern with the prisoner, and we have 2 left.
Well, there's 2 that are above deck, and you guys have 1 with you below deck.
Serena will go ahead and collect up some of the broken ones and see if she can't fix them up.
Unfortunately, they're beyond mending, but you can at least clean up the glass so you don't step on it.
Yeah.
All right. So, with that, as they kind of brave out the storm because they're the sailors and not so much you guys, other than Vash, who will go back up top. Is there anything you guys want to do, or do you want to go into your long rest?
Serena will go ahead
yeah.
and meditate.
All right.
Oh, I've got like one more question I want to ask Vash,
Yeah.
more or less. So this is gonna
He's
be
above deck
most-
right now.
Oh,
He actually knows how to sail.
okay. Yeah, I could just poke him with one message, and that can be it. I'll cast message on him and just ask, "Can you teach other people how to use those daggers?"
You get a response back. It's kind of a family thing. I don't think it works that way.
Okay, we'll leave it at that.
All right, so we'll go into our long rest as they finish sailing throughout the night.
Just sleep
As
with
you
the
awake
nightlight.
to a new day, yeah, you get the lanterns out. You do watch your prisoner tries to always stay in the light as best you can with whatever light may be available.
Mm-hmm.
Let's make some changes here.
Oh wait, are we? Is anybody? Can we all sleep separately, or is it like communal?
I imagine there's probably like a captain's quarters, a barracks, like with a bunch of hammock cots, I would assume. I don't know if
It'd
the
be
ship has individual
hammocks,
rooms.
most likely.
Mostly hammocks.
Because I have a bad idea that I kind of want to try.
There's like the captain's chamber, like his quarters, and then it's hammocks.
Mhm. Okay.
Well, Mystic
Ma-
Captain's chamber.
Maybe not in public.
There's no way Misfit is going to stay in the captain's chamber.
Yes, but that's his. You're not the
Okay.
captain.
How come everybody gets to cuddle out here, but I have to go in this room all by myself?
Because you're the captain.
Well,
It's just another one of those captainly burdens that I must bear alone.
He keeps his door
See.
cracked open.
You're welcome to sleep out here, mister.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, thank
All right,
goodness.
dibs.
Not by yourself, you're not. The ladies
Alright.
will keep the separated room.
Why?
Nah, you guys take it. I'll be fine down here.
All right. So you guys rest.
Mhm.
No one kills you in the middle of the night. You kind of wake up fairly early, just 'cause it's a little bit more difficult to rest at the moment with all of the recent happenings and being on the ship. You note at this point it looks like probably a good the crew or more are currently asleep downstairs, and it seems the waters are calm, at least for the moment.
Okay. I know what I'm doing in the morning. If nobody else wants to go.
Go ahead.
First thing I'm doing is breakfast.
Uh, uh, as you come out, you see that Vel's in like the middle of her just standard workout routine.
Bones is probably
Morning.
cooking already.
Hey, Bones, what's for breakfast?
Porridge and fish.
Better than I thought I was gonna get. Thank you. Amelia just sits face down on the table.
As you
Yeah,
guys,
eventually.
anyone who goes above deck,
Yes, I'll be heading above deck.
I would have been up there for a while.
it is not 100% clear skies. It's still very cloudy, but it's not super windy. Visibility is pretty good. And you seem to be going without issue.
I'll kind of take her breakfast up to the nose and watch the seas as she eats.
Yeah, Bones will give you like a tray. He's like, go take that up to the crew if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure.
It's like little cups of porridge and like fish wrapped in paper. They all
She'll
kind of
sure
take it from you.
to
as you
hand
go up.
those out as she's she's on her way up.
What time do you get up, Misfit?
I'm gonna say I sleep in a little bit because I stuck around in owl form, just in the bird's nest for a few hours.
Mhm.
So I wake up a bit later.
Sure. By the time you
Hello.
wake up, there's still crew sleeping that were mostly sailing through most of the night, so they probably actually are starting to shift down too after they eat, and some of the other people are starting to wake up. So that motion back and forth probably wakes you up a little bit early. So, morning, Captain. They'll kind of tip their hat if they have one to you.
Good morning.
I take food to the prisoner.
Sure. You walk over, prisoner's still there.
All right, that's good.
What, no spells this morning?
No, Ernie, this is more. We're keeping you locked up until we land, and then honestly, I hope we just let you go because I don't like the idea of. Yeah,
Oh,
but
I'm sure they'll
no,
let me go, all right.
yeah. I mean, you're currently in the same boat as. I mean, more. You're in the same boat in more ways than one.
He just kind of laughs a little bit.
Well, here's your breakfast.
Thank you. Larry up on deck at this point.
So sad that we're gonna have to eat the prisoner.
Will you shut up? I know you're not here, but shut up.
You never know. All right, so as we continue on our path forward, what do you guys do for the day?
I have a
Um,
couple messages
Right
to
now, it
send.
seems pretty straightforward. Yeah, feel free to send your messages.
is there any place where I can be by myself in a contained area?
You could go potentially into like the captain's quarters. Or you could sit behind some like crates and stuff, but like as far as privacy goes, the captain's quarters may be about the best it gets.
Hey, boss, can I use your room for a second?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. I will whisper Kalsto what I do because it's very dumb, and I don't want anyone stopping me.
Hey, Misfit, 1, 2, or 3?
Alright, I'm back.
2.
Welcome back.
2. Okay. Emil's reading book on deck, just sitting down. Oh wait, no. Ooh, that one. Okay. All right. Yeah. Amelia's just reading a book on deck.
I'm gonna
In the
send a
most
message.
out
Oh,
of
are you still
way
going?
for this place. No, well, I'm just out of the way.
Finish your thing.
No, no, I'm just stating I'm not in the way when I'm reading.
Oh, are you for yourself, Melmer?
Yep.
Yes.
Sure. Roll a d100. Nothing happens.
I knew that man was lying.
All right. So as we kind of sail into the morning, Serena, since you're at the front of the ship,
Mm-hmm.
kind of finish eating your breakfast, roll a perception check for me if you don't mind. As you're
19.
sitting there eating your breakfast, just kind of looking out and about, you notice some stuff floating on top of the water. There's like a small patch of debris, kind of like going up and down with the waves ahead of the ship.
Debris ahead of the ship.
Does she see any people?
No
into
people.
debris?
He will correct his course to kind of go to the side of the debris as opposed to through the debris. As you guys look along the side, Marvin's going to go ahead with like a big hook pole and try to like hook some of the debris. It looks like wood. There's like a couple of barrels and crates.
See if we can hook the barrels or crates.
Wreckage, Captain! Captain!
Yeah?
He like come running up the stairs.
Should we fish it up?
He looks back at you.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab one. I'm gonna turn into the big owl, and I'm gonna see if I can grab any crates or anything.
Sure. There are probably 4 things you could grab that are more whole. Everything else is just kind of like broken wood.
Any
you-
large pieces that like distinctively look like they're a piece of ship?
Oh no, they can definitely confirm it's wreckage.
Okay.
But you do pick up. Roll me a d100, Misfit.
Mm-hmm. 13.
All right, so you pick up 1 barrel, fairly heavy. You fly that onto the ship. Another crate,
Yeah,
a little bit heavier because of the water. Not so
I'll be-
bad.
I'll be waiting there with a crowbar to pry these open as he drops them off.
That's a
And
big one.
then another crate, which is bigger. And 1 more barrel, which isn't too heavy. So which one do you want to open first?
The first heavy barrel that he dropped off. Take a crowbar to it and just pop the top off.
Yep. As you pop the top off, you could almost guess what it is before you even open it. It's a barrel full of fish, and it's also full of water.
Has it gone bad?
Roll a survival check or a nature check.
You know what? I'm gonna hold my nose and call one of the other sailors over to check it instead.
Survival or nature?
Uh-huh.
They are the same.
Hard to say. They're whole fish. You don't know how long they've been in there. They could be good. They might be bad. It doesn't
I will
smell.
sample a
It
fish.
smells fishy. It doesn't smell bad.
Oh, sample a fish.
Ooh, the fishy smell. That's not. a
Bird-
good
Yeah,
sign.
but you would eat it regardless if it was
Bird
bad or not.
brain commands me.
All right, so you eat
Definitely
one of the fish.
fishy.
Tastes totally fine to the hell.
We'll get that.
Didn't you just eat?
He ate cooked fish. Now he's eating raw fish.
Mm-hmm. Big
Let's
bird,
get
bigger
this
stomach.
one packaged and sent down for the cook to have a look at. See if that's usable.
Yes.
All right,
what-
next one.
You've never
Big-
eaten raw fish, Phil?
Big crate.
That one is full of just completely drenched cloth. It's nothing of great value. It's just a large amount of cloth. It's packed
Just
into
like
a crate.
linen.
The second crate is empty. And then who's opening the last barrel?
I imagine I was opening all of these first, so I'll
Yeah.
continue.
Val has the crowbar.
I'm the tools man.
She with the crowbar has all the power.
Yeah, I'm hovering over her shoulder.
Watch will pop this up, and then the rubber guy with the straw hat's gonna come out.
Oh my god.
As you pop it open, you look inside.
Mm-hmm.
As you pop it open, a bird flies out. It's like a green parrot, and it flies up on top of the mast.
Aw. Why are you in a box?
Holy shit! Holy shit!
Serena's gonna look into the barrel the parrot just came out of. Is there a person inside?
Nope, there's bird shit and a parrot.
Bird and now alone.
Oh, congratulations, Mr. Parrot. Looks like you get to survive. Whatever happened. What had happened?
There's our parrot. See if I can find a token for him.
Misfit?
Yeah.
Misfit, can you speak with our parrot friend?
Yeah, I can talk
Hey,
to
thank you for
birds.
the raid.
Hey,
And Misfit's just gonna fly up there, perch, and have a conversation with the bird.
That's up to you.
Yeah, I'll snatch another one of the fish before they close the barrel back up. And I'll come over to this side, give him some space. Hey man, it's okay. You're gonna be okay now. Did something happen to your ship? Do you want a fish?
Gold!
What was that?
Hands off! Gold!
here's gold.
I mean, we didn't find any gold. I don't have hands either.
Back to work!
I was expecting to speak with animals.
I think
Why
you
would I
can
ever
just
have to
do
cast
that.
that? I just talk to them. It's fine. You can talk.
Right, so you slowly make your way over to the parrot.
Yes. I offer him a fish.
Be right back.
You'll kind of slowly head your way. Kind of smells the fish and then flies back over here.
Well, you don't want
What's
it?
this crap?
I eat the fish.
Where's
Nice.
Mystique?
Yeah, this bird seems a little egotistical.
He was
Pretty bird.
probably a pirate captain's
Pretty
bird.
bird. What's your name, pretty bird?
Arr, matey! He kind of flies back over to you. Holy shit!
Were those your captain's last words before his ship exploded?
He nods his head.
Aw. Well, you can hang out with us, I guess. We're going to Karis.
Well, you're all gonna die.
You know, everybody keeps saying that, but I don't know why. Why did your ship sink?
Holy shit!
Like someone blew a hole in it?
It's at this point you notice a lot more wreckage off in front of the ship.
Hey, rigging.
Oh dear.
Huh?
I think this is the Gongoozler.
It's like shh, then the whole like crew turns and looks at you.
Is the water still slimy?
Vash just kind of like will immediately walk over you. Don't discuss bad omens.
Oh, what? You already have a woman on the ship. Isn't that enough?
Oh God's no. Women are horrible. But if you say it, it might come. I know it sounds stupid. But you don't play with omens on the sea.
Guys, it's okay. They only attack at night.
I was muted.
Yes, you were.
I didn't say much.
I'm gonna go poke around more of the wreckage, see if I can find anything else.
He's gonna
Maybe
land
some
on top of Larry's head.
Survivors.
Pretty bird.
Larry has been chosen.
He like swats it with his hat away. Here.
At least the previous captain had eyes. At least.
So as you look ahead, you see what looks like the back half of a ship that has been cut in half down the middle. Not
Wow.
hot dog style, hamburger style.
Hamburger style.
And you do not see the front of the ship, and you just see a bunch of wreckage.
How
There
clean does
are
the
also
gut
a
look?
couple of dead bodies that are floating about as well.
How clean does the gut look? Does it look like it was actually cut in half, or like
Oh, no,
ripped
it looks-
in half? Or
It would look like it was ripped in half. It's a fairly, like, probably if you had to guess, the damage was probably like 5 to 8 feet wide.
To any of our sailors, does that look like it was done by a monster, or does that look like it had holes and broke?
You shouldn't have said it! And he, like, is gonna elbow Velmer.
We were all thinking it. Plus, if we summon it now, wouldn't that be better than waiting for it all day?
What?
As it sees the wreckage, the burst of it, and it just starts flying off.
You're cutting out.
Oh, it said, Gungoozler, it's the Gungoozler, run for your lives! And it just starts flying off towards the sea. Just abandons all of you.
Really bad.
Change
So
course?
is that also my fault now?
And off it is. Holy crap!
Yeah, I'll be fine out there.
I think we should change course.
But where? He like looks over to the captain.
Just how about not straight towards the boat?
Well, we're not gonna hit the boat.
Amelia shrugs and goes back to reading.
Vash kind of looks. Well, if it is, at least it's probably not hungry.
Vash, look at the water. There's actually, never mind. That is a correct thought process.
And you guys just kind of start sailing by.
Keep an eye out for treasures that maybe told you
And
not to put your hands on.
survivors.
Try
All the
and
bodies you see do not look like survivors.
try and hook any crates or shinies.
Keeping an eye out for shinies.
Yeah, did their chest make it?
But there's still a half a ship that hasn't sunk yet if you're going to go look. But you gather if there were anything that heavy, it probably would not be floating.
I mean, I'm not above looking at through at the ship.
There
You want to
could
get in a
be-
rowboat and go out there?
How close are we passing to it?
We don't have
it's
an
probably
anchor.
like 50 to 75 feet away. Yes, we do not have an anchor.
The lack of anchor might make things difficult.
I can grab
Um,
1 or 2 people. 5-minute adventure. What do you say?
Miss it, take me.
I'll go as well.
All right. If we're not back in 20 minutes, we're dead. Leave without us.
I don't think I have much of a choice.
Question
Miss
for you,
it?
just as much as I love this idea, because I think it's hilarious. If you find anything and you fly 2 people over, how are you getting
Oh,
back with the things you
yeah.
find?
I think I just need to take 1 person.
Or maybe just yourself.
No, I'd get lonely.
Well, whoever is going in is going to have to like cut into the side of the ship and try to like look inside of it. It's on its side. You never know when it might sink either.
Yeah, I don't think.
Did that? Wait. Do they have an anchor?
That would be on the front of the ship, which is already sank.
Okay. So we could not steal their anchor.
I think we'd have troubles carrying their anchor.
You're saying, Val?
No, doesn't matter.
No, that's it. You get to bring 1 person. Who are you bringing?
Miss it, take me.
Amy seems like a pretty solid contender here. Yeah, let's go.
All right, so the 2 of you fly off. You guys keep your view as best you can while you're on the ship. Since you have no anchor, you can't really do much about it. So you try to
Yep.
watch as long as you can.
Please,
You
yeah.
guys fly over and land on top of the floating ship. What do you wish to do?
I guess you go to the lower deck, and I'm going to search for anything.
Well, right
It's
now
really-
you're on the outside of the side of the ship, so you're gonna have to break into it, and then there's probably gonna be water in there too, but you don't know how much.
Just
I have an
quick
axe.
glance. Don't go too deep.
Yeah, so you just start beating the side of it with your axe.
I have booming blade.
You
I'm
just
gonna
tell
be
me what
used-
you want to do.
I'm gonna booming blade a hole into the side of the ship.
Sure.
As they
Roll a
go to fly,
D100.
as they go to fly off, Serena's going to establish a connection to Misfit, and I'm going to send an arcane eye over with them.
56. Is that a inspiration die?
I don't know, man.
Up to you.
It could be so much worse.
And
That is fair. I'm gonna use the inspiration die. Oh yeah. Inspiration die is the new one, right? Or is it either or?
No, it's the new one. You reroll.
Oh, nice. Yep. It's a 93.
So, as you sit there, you booming blade the side, you smack in the wood splinters, you're able to break it. You do notice like the water that's down inside the ship starts rising up now a little bit faster.
Mhm.
And then it just kind of stops.
Yeah, Amy.
Like it stops like it caught on something, or it just
Like maybe it's sitting on something, or maybe it's resting on something.
We probably should have checked for the G word.
I will be fine. I will be in and out.
No, you're not going down there.
Hop.
The invisible eye goes down there.
And then all of a sudden you just hear this loud guttural thrum from the water below.
Oh, it's still down there.
And the water around the outside of it starts to move.
I'm gonna
And the
snatch
ship
Amy.
starts to sink down.
Oh, it's the mimic ship.
No, it's not the mimic ship.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna snatch
I-
Amy and fly back up.
I hopped in.
You did not happen. You got snatched.
I said hop a while ago.
So you hear
I
this
hopped
thrum and
Can we roll
everything,
these?
the ship starts to move.
Uh-huh.
Rollsies.
For what?
Rollsies to get snatched before you can hop.
Yeah, 'cause he was against it before you even hopped off. So if you just said hop, he would have tried to catch you, I think.
It's up to you guys.
What is the roll?
Acrobatics, athletics.
You can do
It's
Dex
like a-
athletics.
Yeah, it's like a grapple.
Oh, you little rascal.
Oh, you
You
hope.
try to grab her, but she's in.
Listen, I'm fine. If just tell me how far we're from the ship.
If I break this form, I can't fly us back.
Just tell me how far we're from the ship. I'm not gonna be here more than like 30 minutes.
You have 5 minutes. Get back up here.
Fine. Is there anything in the ship from where I
Roll
can see?
investigation check.
So, Rena, the thing I was going to say to her was, I don't think she knows how to pick a lock, so there's nothing she can come and take back.
Oh,
Nope.
buddy.
You start like trying to look through. You're having difficulty like trying to figure out like how to get into these other parts of the ship.
Oh, Serena did send the arcane eye through there too.
Yeah, but she can't communicate with you. Only Misfit.
No. But I spot all the.
Please, can you go through doors?
I believe as long as there's like 1 inch of space, similar to like other amorphous things, there has to be like a very small space.
Yeah, so you probably couldn't get through either because a lot of this is pretty watertight stuff. Other than like the doors between things, but where do you actually want to look? I guess is a good question, Serena.
Well, the eye followed her down. So it's probably going to try and look and listen for areas where there might be survivors. See if she can't hear anything. So I think
Well, it's an arcane eye. You can't hear through it. You can only see through it. Correct? Double check. Because this also, I mean, you didn't hear the thrum. Which they didn't hear. They're too far away at this point.
it's like I think the eye is only.
You were far away.
I think the eye is only visual information.
Mhm.
So I guess she'd be looking for any doors that she can, or that the eye can squeeze through, or any open doors or anything like that. Potentially
There's-
things that are submerged.
Where he is, there's nothing that's open. You'd have to actually go in through parts of the broken ship underwater.
Okay, well, I'll send the eye in through there.
Let me whisper you something.
Can pass through a area that is, or pass through an opening that is as small as 1 inch in diameter. But otherwise, physical barriers do stop it. I guess she's going to keep an eye on those, and Misfit gets. There are 2 very large tentacles holding that ship.
Yeah, that's not good. Amy.
Amy, go back.
Amy, as you're sitting here, you hear something like in a room next to you, like someone's investigating something in there. You hear people like dragging stuff around.
Wait, I'm gonna creak it open and peek in.
You can't. It won't push. You'll have to break it.
That is an acceptable offer.
So you can hit this wall with another booming
Yep.
blade.
Yeah.
Sure, just roll damage.
So to confirm,
Oop,
well,
no,
the
that's
tentacles
a-
are holding the ship
sorry,
up, right?
wrong.
It's not resting on anything and just being
It's
trapped.
resting on the tentacles. The tentacles are the only reason this thing hasn't sunk.
Yeah.
So as you smack in
I
to
feel like that's
the
wrong.
wall, you look and there's something moving around in there, like rummaging through it, and you just see this large tentacle, and it kind of faces you,
Oh,
and then
Hi.
it grabs onto this chest, wraps around it, and it pulls it down straight through it, and the boat begins to sink. It just rips it down through the bottom of the ship.
oh well.
And that guttural thrum starts to vibrate the water around you. The ship, the water near the ship, you also see vibrations coming from that direction.
Time to leave.
I assume the tentacles underneath look like they're moving.
Well, there's two tentacles that are holding them. There's another one you didn't see that is literally pulling a chest down from the inside of the ship down into the darkness.
I don't assume a mage hand could stop that.
No.
Yeah, didn't think so.
Mage couldn't even lift the lid on one of those things, probably.
Yep. Is
Just
there
send
another
them-
chest in there?
No, just the one.
Just send the eye down, see if she can't have a peek.
Your eye goes down and eventually it dissipates.
Yep, it's time to leave then.
You make it probably like 400 feet underwater as you follow the tentacles down.
Whatever's down there certainly doesn't like being spied on. And be careful.
Oh, yeah, no. The moment I see the tentacle, I'm gone.
So you go roll an athletics check as you climb through the chambers and the spots you've broken already.
No, I think I'm just gonna dimension door on top of Misfit.
You can't see him.
Don't need to see for dimension door.
Don't need to
You
see for
need to
the-
know where you're going though, because he's flying around.
No, I'm
Not
just
my money.
standing.
Or are you
It's
just on top of it?
right above the hole that she busted through?
Unless Misfit moved, I'm not landing on top of him.
If the water starts creeping up, I'll probably start hovering, but
I teleport
Yeah,
to
the
where
the boat's sinking now. It's pulling it back down. It was holding it up to get stuff out of it.
I teleport to where I think Misfit will be, and then slam into the top of the ship.
Yeah, so you can teleport back up to the top where he was. That's easy enough to do.
It looks like I was planning to land on something Misfit, and there's just like a face plant to the deck.
Yeah, he's like a little 5 feet too high.
Oh,
But you see her land on top of the boat.
wave up to Misfit.
I will snatch her.
All right, as you go to snatch her, the boat just rapidly sinks beneath the water.
Why'd you move?
I didn't move.
Whatever this says, let's try and quietly get out of here.
Did you see it down there?
There's a big octopus tentacle,
Uh huh.
and it took
Oh.
a chest.
What color was it?
Gray.
You have dark vision?
I do. So it was a shade of gray. I don't get colors with dark vision.
Right. So at this point, you guys see, you could hear, you don't hear it so much. You see the water vibrate, and then you just see the two of them flying back towards you very quickly.
and we'll get
As
to
you make it back over, the minute Serena started talking about tentacles, they like have all the sails up.
Well, she wasn't talking to them about the tentacle.
Kind of hard to not talk to them. They're literally on a small ship with you.
It was telecommunicated.
It's a misfit?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. She was informing Misfit of the tentacles underneath.
Oh, then yeah. You don't get a head start.
Though she did when she saw.
Oh, it's
Misfit,
too late.
like-
You're too late.
well, no, she called out to lower the sails and get ready to start moving quietly.
Yes, but they're moving the sails at a normal pace, waiting for the captain to be on board.
Well,
You don't
can't
get a
help-
head start.
She can't help if they didn't listen to her.
During this trip, I'd probably be like double checking my work with Larry, so I'm like just messing with his mouth this whole time. Yeah. Stop drooling. Okay, how does that feel? Anything in you? Yeah. Okay, that's good. Okay, what about the top one? Not yet. They're still basically just playing, so just making sure they weren't going to cut you. Okay, give them back. Okay, now you're going to have to tell me.
Yep, Splinter.
Yep. Okay. No, hold really still, and I'm like using tweezers to like try and get it out.
About this time is when they land on the ship. What are you two doing?
Ooh, I think we need to leave now, everybody. Chop, hurry up.
Everyone's like watching him work on Larry's mouth at the moment.
Big tentacles, chop.
They all start like making ready.
Don't move like that. You're gonna get. Oh, Andy, back down.
Larry, you sit until those are out.
He like immediately starts hoisting sails. He doesn't care.
Yep.
Not like this. Not like this. All right, so you guys start making good headway off in that direction as you look behind you. Doesn't seem to be following you.
Yeah, but we don't know how deep down it is. Could be right under us for all we know.
Vash will just kind of look over. Did you at least find anything cool?
No, it was looting before I got there.
It
I
was
saw
looting.
it.
Why was it looting?
Yeah, it looted the chest I was looking at, and I didn't want to dive after it.
Probably a good
You also
idea.
weren't very quiet about it either. No wonder it heard you coming.
It looked like it was
You
pretty
were too
far
far to
down.
hear that.
It's a
wasn't very
booming blade. It sounds
heard
like
the
the
first one.
lightning.
No, it's not lightning.
It's thunder. That's the sound of lightning.
Yeah, thunder is
So-
the sound of lightning.
Serena, is going to take a seat toward the nose of the ship, and
We-
just going
we
to
were-
send another eye to kind of like hover beneath the ship, kind of keep an eye on things below us.
I don't
What
think
speed
it can
does
move
the
that
eyeball
fast.
move at?
It can move at 30 feet.
Not fast enough.
The ship would outpace you, but you could keep it under there at least for a while.
It'll trail behind us, but at the very least, you might be able to see or give a warning.
Sure. You put your eyeball buoy in the water. You don't see anything at the moment.
She just kind of like sits down, closes her eyes, and focuses.
I take it that was also your plan if you ran into anything locked as well, wasn't it?
Well, no, if I could pick it up, I could have just taken it with me.
I didn't eat the bodies.
Maybe it didn't want the bodies.
Why does
Maybe
it
it
seem on
wanted what they
small
had.
treasure?
Why do you think you can carry something that big?
I can open a lock.
Guys,
Thank you very much.
guys. Okay,
Yes, Miss Fit?
I just want you guys to picture something. If the G word is after treasure, imagine how much treasure it has down there.
Yeah, and it's a good thing we have no treasure on this ship, isn't it?
We are so broke.
Exactly.
I'm gonna like I'm gonna like subtly point a finger to Vash and go like, "We did check for chests, didn't we?" in a message.
Yeah. There's nothing
Ha-
worth much.
Hands on him. And Vel, I can open any lock.
Uh-huh. But can you open any lock without damaging what's inside?
Yes.
I feel like that was a metaphor.
Oh, you have that weird spell, don't you? Did
Yes.
that go through? Did that get through?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, I can. I know knock. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
You-
okay.
Probably spend a very tense hour fleeing away from the direction of the wreckage, but it does not seem like it follows you. However,
This has been really good.
after about an hour and a half, 2 hours of traveling, feeling like you probably put enough space between you and it, you guys do see something kind of funny behind the boat.
No.
There seems to be like something off maybe like 40 to 50 feet off the rear of the ship, swimming in the water.
Is it big?
Roll a perception check.
No, the seal has been broken. I will be back.
Misfit, it actually just looks like a very large shark, but something seems weird about it. It has markings on it, like tribal tattoos.
Oh,
It's a fairly sizable shark as well, and it's red.
I'm gonna perch kind of on the back of the boat, just watching it.
Yeah, it just seems to be like following your ship.
You spot something back there?
yeah, it's a big guy.
Big guy.
Not that big, but like a big guy.
That big guy.
Excuse me, big guy. Can I help you?
Doesn't respond. You see
Mysterious
off the.
big
You
guy.
can see the shark he's like speaking out. There's a shark
Okay.
fin above the water.
It's a shark dog.
Big red shark with tribal tattoos on it.
It's less than a mile away, right?
Yeah, it's only like 40 or 50 feet away off the back. Of the
I am going to attempt a primeval awareness then. As like I focus in. I just want to see if this thing's weird. Or if I get a weird hit anywhere close. Because it doesn't actually tell me what it is. But at least give us an idea. Maybe.
So within a mile, aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fey fiends, and undead. Technically, it would be a beast.
Okay.
So you don't see, but let's see. No aberrations are following you. No celestials. No dragons. No elementals. No fae. Yeah, no, you wouldn't pick up anything of those.
I pick up a fiend. Excuse you.
Yeah, but like in a weirder way.
Well, it's not anything weirder than a regular shark.
Does
It's
that
probably
shark have tattoos?
No, it's a little weirder than a regular shark. I've never seen a red shark before.
could it be a druid?
Actually, never mind. I can't see the color red.
Well, do you think it's like you? You know?
Maybe.
How far away does it get any closer?
No, it's
Or
just
is
following your boat.
Is it within? It's not within 120, is it?
It's 40. It's like 40, 50 feet away.
Oh, I point at it and cast message and say, "Hey, buddy, what you doing?"
Doesn't understand.
You really do just be pointing at whatever dumb little animal you see and talking to it.
Well, it doesn't seem to understand common. Let me go through the list. And I start pointing at it with each of my languages. I don't want to reveal what they are yet. I've also kind of been keeping that under wraps. But you see her point out at least 7 more times.
Yes, it's a shark. We all see it.
Hey, are you hungry?
Those pirates have like a shock dog or something.
Hmm?
Maybe he's hungry.
Actually, wait, no, you know what? No. I'm going to level 1, speak with animals, and then I'm going to cast message with that spell active. Would that work?
I
Certainly try.
I do. I go, oh, duh, and then I like her eyes kind of darken a little bit as she like kind of. It looks like she's listening to a song, kind of in her head, and then like her eyes go back to normal. Okay, and then I point at it, and then with speak with animals, I go, hey, buddy, why are you following us?
So that's not exactly how Speak with Animals works, but
I know.
I will allow you to try. Roll a d100. You get the sense that your spell like will connect to it, but it doesn't really do much. Doesn't respond. Doesn't change course. Doesn't leave.
Well, you're the animal guy.
Can I get some fish from the fish barrel?
Yep.
Get like a claw full, and then I hobble back over. I try to offer him some fish. My olive branch is food. It's always just food.
I mean, that works a surprisingly often amount of times.
So you throw a fish overboard?
I throw many fish overboard, yes.
Sure. It does seemingly eat the fish.
Hmm.
And it just continues following you. Felix at this point will kind of come back and join you guys. What you looking at?
Oh, there's
It's
a big shark behind
tattooed
us.
red shark.
big red shark.
He's gonna kind of like join you. He lifts up the eye patch. He still has an eye. He just has an eye patch.
Yep.
Oh, you're one of those kinds of people, I see.
He pops the eye patch back down. Black tongues.
Black tongue?
Black tongues. Oh, the pirates.
And that is where we'll end tonight. The orc pirates.
Yep.
Oh.
You're being followed.
Well, thank you
Oh.
for running, sir. I appreciate
No
everybody
problem, no
who hung out with us tonight. Thank you for the raids and the follows. And what are we doing Friday night?
Friday. I think we're going on a jungle adventure, if I do recall. Perhaps even a jungle cruise. Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see. As we, I think we're going to go retrieve a body for science, if I recall correctly.
Yep.
And thankfully, already managed to keep her arm.
Will join us Friday midnight Central and see what kind of shenanigans we get up to. Otherwise, have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you next time. If you'll hang on through the credits, I'll find us someone to raid. Night, everyone.
Night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.